I'm going to show you a bit more of the old town. Onto the Royal Mile here, and then travel west and then up the north past Callander again. Where I'm going to go is I'm actually going to head for Crianlarich. Now I'm supposed to be meeting a friend tomorrow evening, a Canadian girl I met last year out camping, and we've stayed in touch, and she's made plans to walk the West Highland Way from Loch Lomond side up to Fort William. Now I can't do that, I've got too many other commitments, but I can do the Saturday. But this is the Friday, so I've decided to actually go a day earlier and actually spend a night on the West Highland Way or thereabouts and do my own wee thing before I meet up with her and some of her friends who are actually hiking with her. So this is a wee record of the journey. I wish I never came this way now. The traffic looks horrendous. This city was never made for traffic like this. And there you go. Right, I'm going to catch you later.
She's as sweet as ever, the bonny, bonny feather, marrying my Scotch blue hair. I love a lassie, a bonny, bonny lassie. She's as pure as a lily in the dale.
We're in Crianlarich now. Find where the West Highland Way is. I've got a fair idea where it is from here. I have to stop and ask someone in case I take the wrong route. Well, this is me on the West Highland Way now, heading south. I'll give you an update later on, but I'm going to try and trek a few miles before I stop for tonight. It's lovely and idyllic, and I see the River Falloch down there, and the midges are biting already. So I've brought my wee telescopic rod with me, my wee spinning rod, so I'm going to take a wee bit fishing tonight possibly. See if there's any nice trout in the Falloch. Maybe use a few worms if I can find them. So anyway, I'm going to get going. It's a long trek I'm on. See you later. Well, I'm giving myself a bit of a break just now. There's a nice wee cool breeze blowing, which is good. I think I've came about a couple of miles. Still enjoying it. A bit uphill and then there's a bit down, so it's not too bad actually. I don't know how far to go. As I say, I'm going to be meeting some friends, or at least one friend and her friends. They're coming up from, I can't remember the name of the place offhand, I'll remember it later on. But they're coming up from the Loch Lomond side, and they're going to be camping overnight further south there, probably about another 15 miles further south tonight. So I'm going to camp probably round about here, but maybe a bit further along, and then walk again towards them tomorrow. So yeah, looking forward to it. I'm looking at the River Falloch down there, and there's some nice bits to pitch your tent actually, and some nice holes to drop a line and a hook. So I might do a bit of that tonight. So anyway, just going to get going. Catch you later. Towards the Lomond area, passing the River Falloch. Now the Falls of Falloch are round about here as well. I think they're just about another mile further down. If I can manage to get to them, they're quite spectacular. I'll video them, but I've got a feeling I won't get across there. There's a good chance that it won't be fordable. So anyway, I'll look at that when I get there. Some lovely wee bits here. Looks like there's been a lot of people camping actually. There's a cracking bit actually. Well, I changed my mind actually about where I was going to camp first of all, and I'm going to show you a reason why. I found myself a great cascade of water, lovely little waterfalls running all the way down. Can't see it there very well, but there's another one down there, and I think the Falls of Falloch are just right down there. So I've got some exploring to do tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. And there's a nice deep pool right there that runs right across to there, and there's another one there, right in there. There's slightly slow water there. I'm going to run a line down there. I'm going to get a line and cast it down later on. The only trouble with here is everything's on a slope. There's not a flat, proper flat bit anywhere to pitch a tent. So it's difficult to remember everybody, but I was in mind to try and mention some people that are subscribed to my channel and I've subscribed to theirs. We've got Donny Outdoors, who I like really with his canoe and his kayaking up and down the rivers and canals where he lives. Fantastic videos he does. And we've got a fine young Danish lad, I can't remember his name offhand. And Monroe's and Corbett's, yes, I love his stuff. Great stuff. Oh, I wish I was as fit as that guy. Is that you, Philip? I can't remember if it's Philip. I wish I'd written names down, but sometimes, well, I was in too much of a hurry. In fact, coming here today was just a mad rush, and it was a second thought actually. I had no plans to come tonight, but I'm here now. And Swagman Andy, fantastic. Eating my my soup reminds me of you, and you as well, Ralph, of course. When you come over in June, we'll try and get a bit Jurassic, if you know what I mean. Jurassic. Oh, there you go. As you can see, I'm sporting my M43 army hat from the German military. I've had this hat for years. It's something that I've always wanted to have. There's a story behind that. I'll tell you that when you come over. But I've had that, and I've got my other German army gear, the more modern stuff. This is a Second World War reproduction, and the wee decal at the top here, I added that. Basically because to make it a bit more authentic. It's a hat I've always wanted to have since I was a lad. Anyway, I'm trying to think of other names. I want to talk to you about, or tell you about a friend of mine, my friend Russell. Now he's on YouTube, but he doesn't do videos on camping outdoors or bushcraft or anything like that. He's actually a journalist and documentary maker, and I've worked on a couple of his films. Anyway, I just want to mention his channel because he works hard down in Sheffield in England, and he works hard to promote the community businesses, social issues, and basically anything that's relevant to that affects people in their daily life, like, you know, the austerity that we're going through just now as well. And he's quite politically minded, but he's quite independently minded as well. He's got very interesting stuff, quite a varied amount of stuff. So I just want to tell you about my friend Russell. Look up Russell Kavanagh on YouTube, and you'll see his channel. And there's other names I'd like to mention as well. You've got Eddie, the Scotch Hill camper, who does some fantastic treks and videos. He's been at it for a while on YouTube. Off the heat a bit. So anyway, I still haven't bought a flask yet for my whiskey. And oh, by the way, I was in Asda, go to Asda, a nice full bottle of malt. I think is it 37 centilitres. I was going to get a half bottle again, but £20 for a full bottle. I just couldn't let it go. I can barely afford it, but you know what, that'll last a wee while, maybe tonight. So I'm just saying, if you're interested in a bit more, the Jura full bottle in Asda is selling at a great price at the moment. So anyway, as I was saying as well, I haven't got myself a hip flask yet. I'm going to have to drink out the bottle tonight again. It's a disgrace, I know, for such a beautiful drink. Anyway, Eddie, enjoyed your last video, and by the way, all the best with the BBC if they come along. That'll be really interesting. Well, that's a wee start. That kindled up very well, in fact. Another good wee fire tonight. Nothing too big. I don't like making big fires. There's no point. Big fires, bigger mess, bigger fire risk. Whoop. So hopefully a wee bit smoke from that, and it'll help keep the midges away. As I say, there's lots of stuff I've got collected that'll do just now, and I'll collect a bit more as the night goes on. It's getting dark, sun's going down. I'm very pleased with this bit. Very pleased indeed. I've just come up here to get the last rays of the sun. The sun's starting to go down now. I've climbed up a wee bit. This is part of the West Highland Way here. There's a trail that leads all the way south towards Loch Lomond Way. I still can't remember that name of the place where Victoria's camping overnight. It's further down. It will come to me. But I'm terrible with names. I can remember faces, but names are terrible. Anyway. There's a wee bit of snow still hanging in there. It's slowly disappearing. But it's a lovely bit. I'm really glad I came. I'll pan round towards the east, towards Crianlarich. And that's the direction I've came from. I don't know how many miles I've came, to be quite honest. It's not that far. It'll be about maybe 5, maybe 6 miles, something like that. That's far enough for me. I'm not fit at all. I've said that before, I suppose. I'll just go a wee bit further round. If I don't know if I can pick that up there. Yep, I can. Nice wee glow up there, and further up there's another mountain with some snow in it, but it's hidden from view. So anyway folks, that's the last view of tonight. There might be the odd wee bit of piece I'll do, so I don't know. Bits or bobs, Russell. Or bits and bobs. So, there you go folks, this is the West Highland Way from Crianlarich towards Loch Lomond End. And that's it for tonight there. I'll see you in the tent later. Me and Jura will probably have a lot to talk about. You can't beat a fire, eh? That'll do nicely. Well, I'm going to turn in shortly. It's almost about 10 o'clock. Quite tired. But enjoyable though. Some thunderous water down there, by the way. Lovely bits of rapids there. Well, another night in the wild. With fast flowing rapids in the background there. I'm sure you can pick up my voice. Well, I've had a great day. I've had a very good day. A good drive up, a couple of hours from Edinburgh, up to Crianlarich. And we followed the road down to Loch Lomond. Can't remember the name of the road, but it's there. And stopped off near the Falls of Falach. well, further up to catch on to the West Highland Way. So tomorrow, all going well, I'm going to meet up with my friend Vicky, who's a Canadian girl, and I met her last year when I was up in Glenetiv. Me, my friend Russell and my friend John were camping up there, and we had quite a good night actually. Falling over a campfire after a bottle of, I can't remember, I think it was a Glenfiddich malt and various, a box of wine it was as well. It was a surprise to this young lass because she hadn't had a drink for a long time. Anyway, we've stayed in touch. She's absolutely a great lass, and I'm looking forward to seeing her again. She's off to travel to Europe, I think the week after next. She's going to stay with me next week when she comes back from this West Highland Way trip. She's on her way right up to Fort William actually. I'll tell you, she must be fit. I couldn't do it, no, a full backpack anyway. So this is it, in the tent tonight. I've got fast flowing rapids just over the way there. What a beautiful spot. I had to come in early actually. The fire was going well, but the midges are biting like hell, and I don't do well with midges. So here I am. I'm going to, you know who's coming in. You can shut up. You'll never guess what I got. Oh, my lights went out. Hold on. Lights, camera, action. Where the heck are you? It is gone. Come on. You can't do this to me. Right. Is that better? Is that right in my face? Anyway, yeah. Oh, yeah. Guess who's got a new design? Yep. Dura have decided to alter the design of their box. So this is my big opening. Now this is a full 75 centilitre bottle. The reason I got this is, and I don't normally buy a big bottle for my camping trips, but the reason I got this one, it was £20. Now that's cheap, it was on offer. That's an Asda. So Eddie, get yourself out there if you want one and fill that hip flask up. The unfortunate thing is with me, I forgot to get a hip flask, so I'm going to have to either drink out the bottle or drink out my tea or coffee cup. It doesn't matter to me really. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy that, as you could probably understand, I always do. But anyway, I'm going to have a couple of wee sips of that, and that'll set me off for tonight. So yeah, as I said earlier, I'd like to thank all my subscribers and the people that have left comments on my channel. And I think it's important to mention the fact that I do appreciate it, and I find it very encouraging. So people like Eddie, Donny Outdoors, Monroes and Corbetts, and Swagman Andy, got my good friend Ralph who's coming over from Germany, the Rhineland Redneck. That's going to be a great time. I'll do a video, he'll do a video, it'll be quite an amazing time. And so many others that I really can't remember. So anyway, I'd like to thank you all. Expedition Mark in Canada, and Steinway Goat in America and United States, and Gulrika in Sweden as well. So I'd like to say hello to you all, and good luck with your adventures as well. In fact, good luck to everybody with your adventures, and all the new guys that are starting out as well. Just to recap on myself, I've been doing this for years. I've been filming for a number of years as well, and it's only in recent, I think, well, the last couple of years I've made efforts to put it on YouTube. I had an older YouTube channel, I think I said that earlier, and I don't use it anymore. It was a kind of experimental thing, but this year, 2013, I thought I'll make more of an effort. And when I started looking on YouTube, and when I saw the amount of people that are out wild camping and bushcrafting, and just getting out there and appreciating what nature has to offer, what country has to offer, it doesn't matter what country you're in, and just appreciating the green and the starkness of the winter time. I realised that I'm going to start making more films, more sort of serious stuff. But yeah, I'm hoping to try and have a wee bit casualness to it as well. So Anyway, I'm going to have a wee glass of my favourite. I was actually tempted to buy a Glenfiddich, a half bottle there. It was a bit cheaper than the Jura half bottle. And then I couldn't believe it when I saw the full bottle for 20 quid. I thought, I'll stretch it. It'll kill me, like. You know, the bank manager was saying, what are you doing buying whiskey? Anyway, as you can tell, I've had these 2 bottles of beer, by the way. I've knocked my head in. I said I was only going to drink one bottle, but I've actually drunk 2 and I'm actually quite tipsy. So I'm going to have a glass and that should knock me off. And as I say, good night everybody. It's just a pleasure to be out here. And as you can hear outside, things are alive. It's tremendous. What a sound. It's just fantastic. So good night and God bless everybody. Well, that's me up. Oh, I slept in this morning. 4:30 I got up. I didn't have a very good night at all. The tent's on a bit of a slope. In fact, the whole area here's on a bit of a slope. But anyway, I kept sliding down to the bottom of my tent. Wasn't comfortable at all. Felt a bit tense all night. Aches and pains this morning. And a bit chilly as well. At one point I was actually shivering through the night a bit. And right now, I mean, the sun's just getting up above the horizon up there. I don't know if you can see that. Nah, I don't know. So there might have been a bit of frost. No matter. Had worse. So good morning folks. I'm going to get on, get a cup of tea on. Or 2 or 3 possibly, that's just like me. Then I'm going to consider what I'm going to do after that, whether I walk further south. If I do, it means I'm going to have to walk back the way again when I meet Victoria and her friends. Anyway, we'll see. See how I feel. Right, I'm going to get this blue something. I've just remembered that place that my friend Vicky's going to be camping at last night, and that was Inversnaid. Funny how I forget names. Anyway, she said that they're going to head for Tyndrum, which is further up the road from where I am. So I mean, I can meet them here, but I certainly won't be walking to Tyndrum because I've got the car just further up the road. So I'm in a quandary now. I don't know what to do. Whether I go back to the car and wait and head up to Tyndrum. But will they make it to Tyndrum? That's the thing. Now I'm not very sure how far Inversnaid is from here, but she reckons she'll be walking at least 13 miles a day, maybe a bit more. So is Inversnaid 30 miles away from Crianlarich? Or Tyndrum for that matter? I have no idea. I don't think so. I don't think they'll make Tyndrum. I might put a bet on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish my tea and settle in a bit. I'm already settled in. I'm going to try and find the Falls of Falach, which are further down a bit. I noticed that the path, the West Highland Way, cuts across land a wee bit and goes away from the river a bit, so maybe I have to go through some rough bit of country to get to it. But it'll be worth seeing if I can get it. So I'm going to finish this off. And just watching the midges fly, everyone right there. Get away. I hate midges. See you later. I'm sure down there is the Falls of Falach. There's a ridge here and a huge drop. It's quite a steep walk down there, especially with this camera and tripod. I'm just looking at all the beautiful bluebells here as well. It's lovely. I'm going to try and get down these rocks. Getting down might be a problem, getting back might be a bigger problem. But that's them there, I'm damn sure that's the Falls of Falach there. See if I can get a shot from the top end. Okay, here goes. Well, we're actually at the top of the falls here. That's not the falls in front of us, but that is one beautiful deep pool in there. And guess who thought, I should have brought my rod. I could imagine there's some nice big trout lying in the bottom there. And salmon will come up here as well. But that is a beautiful pool, and a beautiful summer's day swimming in there must be amazing, and I'm sure people have done that. Anyway, I found a wee gem here. This is fantastic. That to me is like, right, I'll have to stick a line in there. There'll be some nice trout line in there. Anyway, I'm going to move over a bit. I'm on slippery rocks here, so I have to be very careful. I'll try and pan round. And that's the edge of the falls there, so I'm going to go over there and try and get a view of the water going over if I can. If you never hear from me again, you'll know I fell in. Whoa. Well, that's the view at the back there, where that big pool is. There's another wee cascade there, the rapids coming down, and lo and behold, there's another pool. I'll tell you, it'd be great watching the salmon coming up here. I'm going to look into this and try and catch that when it's the salmon season for rising up. But here we are, there's the Falls of Palace. Lovely little waterfall like, not bad. I remember seeing this years ago. I mean, it's not massive compared to Niagara or places like that. In fact, it's just a fountain compared to these places. But nevertheless, it's spectacular in itself. What a lovely area. I'd like to try and get a shot from the other side, but there's no chance, not for here. Yeah, this place is like something out of a fairy tale. You can imagine some talented writer coming here and creating a whole story about this place. It's just quite magical, really. Very, very magical. Well, I'm fair pleased I found it. I'll at least come up this way anyway. Something about sitting next to water and it's really relaxing. The noise is just like a rhythm. It's therapeutic. I mean, just being here is therapeutic, really. Absolutely spectacular. Lovely, lovely area. Well, that's me heading back to the tent. I got a text from Victoria to say that she's on her way, but she's definitely heading for Tyndrum, which basically means I'm parked in the wrong place or camped in the wrong place. So I'm going to go back, pack my gear and go back the way again, which is a pain in the backside because I thought they'd be camping at this area, but these guys have been walking for a couple of days now and they've got a determination to get to where they want. So what I'm going to do is follow them. I've got the advantage though, I've got a car.
Machinery, sorry.
It does.
You want to just as you are still sober?
I'll be
wait.
sober. I'll be sober.
I'll wait after. I'll show you to.
I'm not going to be drinking.
No, but do you want to do it now?
No, I'm fine. Honestly.
Not to learn. It would benefit me. I can do it
right.
myself.
Oh.
I know, but that's it. You come and ask me to.
No. I don't. I'm really so nervous about that.
Why?
Sorry, I'll put this on.
Why?
Hello, ladies. Got that. You did a good job. That'll be fine. Well done. Say hello from Canada.
Are you videoing me while I'm texting?
Yes, I've got that focused face that I'm looking at. The intensity of text.
Oh yes, modern technology. Well, I thought I'd let Martin know
places,
it's
by the way.
right,
All right.
where we're pitched for, well, isn't it recognised first as a pub? Isn't that more important than the hotel part?
Unless you can afford the hotel prices.
Charge it when I get to Fort William.
You could charge it in the car, you know.
Can you?
Yep.
Oh. Well, I think I might be alright. I mean, it says it's got full battery power, but that doesn't mean anything because this
Well, if you keep switching on
phone
and
is
off.
from 2004, and if I spend 20 minutes talking on the phone, the battery's dead.
Right.
So, one pocket really bulgy.
Yeah.
Everything's sent to me in this pocket.
You know, you need to go on a diet, you know that.
Is that a phone in your pocket, or you just happen to see me?
No, I'm just having a conversation with myself.
Mosquitoes are out right now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Some of the midges too.
Last night I was completely bitten alive.
But did you say, this is the part we say, I'm originally an American.
Oh, you can't say that. Not Canadian. You're a patriotic Canadian. 1812 war and all the rest of it. When the Americans invaded, you beat them up. Here we go.
Have I started sounding North American again? Because I'm afraid I'm going to catch it off her.
All right.
Or do I still sound like
Do you
I'm from
sound-
Lancashire?
Oh, there's a certain Lancashire. I thought you're actually Yorkshire, to be honest. I'm sorry.
Yorkshire.
That must be a terrible insult. That.
Well, no, I lived in Yorkshire for years.
Too bad. Would have been nice
Try
if
and
we
pick
were
you
here
guys
little
up.
earlier
It's a
to
bit
catch the
grainy.
sunset.
Hey!
No,
Back from the pub, as you can tell, all merry.
always
Actually, it's
very-
picking it up quite well, but it's a bit grainy.
Yeah, it's just me.
That'll do. No, that's fine though.
Old age.
No, it's all.
Really, it's just
She's as old as
grainy.
Jesus.
I see. You're right.
She's 33 now.
Oh, Victoria, you'll get over it, you know, once you're 34.
Once
you
you're
know.
37, you'll be
I'll be over the hill.
hey, hey.
Oh god.
Right, peoples, I think we'll,
Betty bye. Betty
yeah.
bye time.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's cool.
Can you see him packing? It's difficult because she pack, Megan, she pack underneath.
That's okay.
Wow.
Get a bit of the smoke in there.
Wow.
Yeah.